started in January of '23.
Well, we gotta get back on the first.
Yep, you're good. You should be good now.
I'll call the meeting back to order, and there were no decisions made in executive session. Okay, now we can do that.
So I guess I would just ask for a motion to reappoint Dr. Boson as our EMS Medical Director for 2023 at a rate of $100 a month.
I so moved. I second.
First and second to hire,
Dr. Bozeman.
I guess, Dr. Bozeman.
Reappoint.
Reappoint, okay. Same
Say
thing, only
EMS.
different.
EMS medical,
EMS Medical Director.
thank you.
Okay, so, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye, and opposed? Okay, good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Don't keep coming in there with that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Next time you come in here, you better have a chassis behind you.
Yes.
I hope so. Thank you, guys. Have a
You
good day.
bet. See ya.
Okay, you want me to get Dawn? She's actually next.
Or, yeah, or Road and Bridge, whichever.
If I don't care, look at let Steve come in.
Excuse me. I was putting the top board on this building and building, and my bar stool slipped out from under me. Wow. I don't bounce like I used to.
He didn't want to lose that hanger. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't care. $450 a month,
Yeah.
and he's gonna get an 8%.
Yep.
I think we did all right.
Yeah.
Dawn's coming.
Okay. I'm gonna grab more
Make
coffee.
sure that is in the minutes. So. Can you talk about this a little more?
What is that?
The shredding contract, when you, after you do whatever you're gonna do. I don't remember the particulars, if you remember the particulars. They were wanting a few more particulars and I
Okay. I
don't
will-
remember them, so I'm sorry. We talked about it,
Yeah.
but
I'll wing it.
I know.
Okay, we'll figure it out. It's
Okay.
not a huge deal. Okay. Okay, so, I was balancing the tax roll for 21, because we just closed that. So, where it says short, those both should be zeros.
Oh, good.
But, I couldn't get the 124 to get to zero, so I submitted all this to the auditors.
That's this one here?
Yes. Ideally, it should be zeros. They're working on that. They were pleased with the numbers. And you can see down at the bottom, uncollected, we're really good. Because normally we're at about 4 or 5% uncollected. So we're collecting more. People are actually paying. So, I've rolled over to 22. Tax statements are ready. I'm stuffing and they're all printed. I'm stuffing and mailing now. They should be out, hopefully, to everybody in the mail by Friday. So I'm working on out-of-state, out-of-towners right now. And then I'll do Bird City and Saint last. But it's like record year to be printed and rolled over already, because normally it's Thanksgiving. So hopefully taxpayers will be happy about that. Okay, and that's all I really had. Do you have any questions on these numbers?
No.
Okay.
What did you do with that $124?
Well, we actually have that. We should have given that to somebody, and I don't know which entity was supposed to get it, or, so in every year in September, you classify everything to delinquent so that it cleans it out and transfers it over. Well, 2019, surprise, surprise, in 2020, didn't get classified to delinquent. So when we were collecting, when people were coming in paying those, they were getting put into current tax instead of delinquent tax, and it was kind of a mess. And I didn't figure that out until, about a month ago.
Maybe the four of us here could draw straws.
So I think it should actually be a zero. I think that $124 is from 2019. That's just sitting there, and it looks like it was 21. and it's really not 21's taxes. So, like I said, the auditors went over my numbers and they were gonna do a little more digging into some of my reports that I was looking at too, just to make sure, but they were happy with this. So, and I got everything classified to delinquent, so we did actually get it zeroed, and current taxes are 22s and everything else is delinquent. So hopefully we won't have this issue again next year. It's just one more thing that has been cleaned up and closed and so. Okay, so shredding. What were your questions on shredding?
Overall cost.
Yeah, you know, I didn't know what I couldn't remember what the contract cost was or what it was gonna,
Is this what he printed out?
that's what he had in his stuff this morning. I don't know.
Okay. Console. So we were gonna do the tubs.
And I remember we were wanting to do like twice a year, like January and June or July, I think.
Right.
We had talked about.
Right, so our drop fee is a flat $67 each time, so that'd be times 2. And then however many tubs we decided, we were gonna kind of, next department head meeting, ask how many tubs we thought we would need. So we could just get that set, and they're $35 a tub. So I think originally we were thinking 4 tubs.
I think that's, yeah.
So
So
the-
140
The
plus.
69 is just base, and then the tubs are extra.
Yes, the tubs are extra.
Four each
So
time.
4 would be 140 plus what, 67 drop fee?
Yes.
Be 207 approximately.
414 a year,
Yeah,
rounded up to 500.
Yeah.
right, right.
Yeah, it's probably good.
So,
So it'd just be less manpower for.
and less wear and tear on the
Current
machine
machine.
that we just purchased,
Just
that
purchased
we're
a
trying
new
to,
one. And they're not cheap.
No.
no, they're not. And this, if we just did it this twice a year, that's when like the appraiser's office and the clerk's office and our office have massive amounts to just dump.
Would we just take it out of general? Or
We
is
could
out
do
of
that,
out
or
of
we
the
could split
each
it
departments?
if clerk's office ended up taking one to, I mean, it would be easier to do it out of general.
Just like a
but-
utility bill.
I
Yeah.
would think it would be, don't you?
Yeah, because if we try and get this $35 from each department, I mean, that's,
A lot of paperwork.
it,
I can split it out, but it would be simpler not to. Let's just put it that way.
I move we sign the contract,
okay,
I second it.
okay.
First and second to sign the contract with who?
take it out of general
Okay?
UVNS.
UVA
with UVAS
Yes,
and has
for shredding.
correct.
for shredding of documents and papers, what have you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, for, all in favor of this?
Aye.
Aye, opposed? Okay,
Yeah, I don't see it going over $500 because I think max 4 tubs would be.
Is that the one they need to sign, or do we need to get something different?
It can be signed.
Yeah, this can be signed. Cheyenne County. So, yeah. I don't know who needs to sign it. But that's what they sent to
Go
get
for
it
Willie. Right there.
to go forward. So,
Thank you.
awesome.
Appreciate that.
Yes. So. Any other questions? You're very welcome.
Have a good holiday.
Yeah, hopefully.
hard to believe
Now that I
that.
don't have to worry about tax state, like if I can get the tax statements mailed this week, then I don't have to, I can actually enjoy my Thanksgiving.
I just won't pick up my
Place for
mail.
that 124 and put it in the commissioner budget.
No, that'll go towards our shredding.
Okay.
Come on now, Roger. So, okay.
thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, Mr.
Sorry.
Good. You got it.
Should be 150, should be good.
Just had a couple of items. First one I was gonna start with, is just received this in the email, and it's gonna be our financial assurance, trust fund payment for the landfill.
Okay.
And that'll be something that we wanna probably get taken care of here pretty soon, but the projected payment, I think is 59,229, 43, so just a little under 60,000.
Okay, well, this is,
What do we have in that account now?
It
It's
should
gotta
be-
be.
Is it on there?
Yeah, it's on there, it's like 550, a little over half a million.
577, 813.41.
oh, there.
Projected
577.
expense to closure is a little over a million, I think, and there's 8 more years remaining to pay on it. I think we're okay for now on the landfill budget to cover
Take-
that.
To cover that out of there.
So they're projecting $1 million to close it? Wow.
So, well, you don't need a motion on that if it's just 500, right?
No.
But on the 59,229, we would, wouldn't we?
Yeah, I would assume so on that amount.
Projected
for that.
annual.
So I don't know if that's.
You can go
may not be
ahead,
the
and then
final
if we don't
bill,
need it, we don't have to put it, I mean, I just.
where that says
yeah.
projected, that may not be the
Right,
final.
and
So
costs
I need to get on
changes.
and find out exactly from KDHE what.
Cause a few years ago, weren't they,
What it'll be.
didn't they miscalculate, and then we had to add more?
Motion to pay
That
into that.
could be,
It
yeah.
might be. Did we already make a motion to do that?
Well, I mean, we probably started out with a motion to,
Earlier this year?
well, way back.
Right,
Possibly.
to add, to continue to
To continue
fund
the
it.
payment? Okay, well,
To
if
fund
you're-
it, we probably
Right.
already made a motion, but I don't
Cheyenne
know.
County Trust.
Probably wasn't any of us, but.
Right, I mean, cause you're
it's
setting it
something we have
aside,
to- It's something we have to do.
yeah.
Well,
Well, we can make a
I
motion on it.
I make a motion that we pay the required annual payment for the Cheyenne County Trust Fund, which is $59,229.43.
Second.
Okay, been first and second to make the payment to
It's to the trust fund.
the trust fund, Cheyenne County Trust Fund. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, opposed? Okay.
Okay. Do you want to hang on to that?
Sure,
So I can
yep.
get another copy of that? I think?
Yep, no, that's fine, thank you.
And the last item I had today was, I've been in contact with Craig Clifton from the Rays out of Sawyer, Kansas, regarding a lowboy trailer that we talked about, and they are willing to do a trade on our old lowboy, our 2008 Witzco, as well as our 1984 Freightliner truck tractor and our other flatbed trailer. We had talked about moving along one of our other trucks after we purchased the used one earlier this year, and I think we've got figured out our two Kenworths that have had to go into idle problem. I think we've got that figured out. So this is our oldest truck in the line that we have, and we'd probably want to send that one down the road. So the trade-in value that Craig gave us on the old lowboy would have been $26,000, and then he's willing to give us 10 for the Atoka flatbed, or they call it a lowboy, and the 84 Freightliner. The cost of the trailer, the new one would be $71,260. It's going to have an adjustable neck, which we do not have right now. That'll allow us to have, it has 5 settings, and they're about, I think, it said 2-inch increments, so we'll be able to get a little more, considerably more clearance underneath the trailer if needed when we're going to and from projects. We'll use the one trailer to move everything from the excavators to the dozers. So we'll just use one trailer for that, which should be sufficient. Let's see, and it would have an air ride. So there, you also have adjustable height. You can get spring ride, but then you're gonna lose height when you get it loaded down. You could lose anywhere from 2 to 4 inches of height on the rear without the air ride. And everything else just kind of standard. Honda Pony engine. We're not going to have a wet kit that we're going to want to run on that, because most of the trucks don't have the hydraulics. So it'll be a wood deck planking too, and then it'll have the outriggers that'll come out too on the sides.
So is it,
And difference, I guess what I'm getting at would have been 35,260.
Okay.
And then we do have another belly dump trailer that has not been used for, I think, at least 5 years now. It's a shorter unit. And we're looking at trying to either sell that through auction or put a reserve on it. I did meet with a gentleman from Gavel Roads Auction. And he thought, I told him I was hoping to put a reserve on it somewhere around 7,000 or 8,000, and he thought that was reasonable. So hopefully we can get somewhere close to that.
Is it a 10-yard or a 20-yard?
It's a 20-yard.
Okay. Yeah, that's, you should get 15 to 20.
Well, it's, I wanna say it's in rough shape, but it's, so.
Yeah, and you're not using it.
No, we haven't used it in, it's been quite a while. It's just, it's sitting there.
Yeah, I think we
Not
should
in
get rid of
use.
some of the stuff we're not gonna use it.
Yeah.
So the company you're talking to, is that like an auction time or? it's gonna get a
Regarding, selling that
Yeah.
belly dump,
Yeah.
Gavel Roads, it's like an auction time, but they allow you to do a reserve if you wanna do that. If it doesn't sell for close to the amount you want, then you pay $100 fee for them
Okay.
posting it, and I thought that was,
Where is Sawyer, Kansas?
it's down by Pratt, it's a ways away.
I've had a lot of people that wanna buy a belly dump, so I'm asking, so.
Yeah, we've actually had some,
Yeah.
inquiries about it already. So,
And what brand was it again?
it's gonna be another Witzco, I think,
Witz-
is the,
Can we sell that outright, or does it have to go through auction?
If we do, we'd have to do sealed bids or something.
Okay,
But
be easier, just go this way, okay.
so if we do go through an auction, like Gavel Roads, and we put a reserve on it, can we do that?
I think so. And just
Okay.
let people locally know that it's for sale if they
Yeah.
wanna buy it there. I mean, we're protected that way as well, so.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I think you should go ahead and go through with that then.
That's the direction we're going. And we do have our fund transfer did come in for the equipment.
That is the way you wanna go, right?
Yes, we need to make some changes with, as far as our trailers for equipment hauling, and, I think this would be a good step in a good direction.
Okay.
I don't even know how your budget looks. Are we okay as far as that goes?
On the equipment, special machinery, we're at, well, the fund transfer, I believe, was for 300,000, and we just are paying for the grader. In fact, that's, I'll get this out to you too. Our grader that went through the rebuild, which is still in the process of getting the kinks worked out on it, that came in at 189, with the agreed price listed there, 189,
Is that the one that-
971.
Is that the one that had the home?
Yeah.
What'd they find out?
I'm gonna meet with Mark today.
Oh, okay.
He's actually on his way here.
Okay.
I will visit with him after the meeting probably. Get an update on it, but, so that would leave, I think, that would come to about $111,000, $110,000 left in the special equipment fund. And so I would use that, part of that, to pay for the trailer, the lowboy
Okay.
trailer.
So we'll move about everything with that low boy then, if we get a new one.
Right, dozers, excavators, those would be the 4 pieces of equipment that would get shuffled around with that low boy.
We'll need a motion on that, do you?
I'll move that we purchase a
Witzco 2023.
for $35,260.
I second it.
Been first and second to purchase the lowboy at a price of
$35,260.
$35,260.
And that's-
All in favor?
Aye. And
Aye,
that, of course, is
opposed?
with the $36,000 off.
Okay.
Can I have a copy of that, just so Scott, we can have it, or I can make
Yeah, I
one?
think I can just, I've got that ready.
Okay,
also.
thank you.
You got one? Okay.
onto that. Okay, that's all I had for today.
Okay, thank
Just a heads up, Roger, we're working on the river roads, so.
Oh, you are?
Some of the, where the, just probably like about that mile and a half off of the end of the oil there, just, we're gonna move some material around and try and get it to where it's not washboarding quite as bad, so.
Not that, I cannot believe the semi-traffic on that road. My gosh. there was.
Yeah,
I mean, just day after day after day.
yeah, there's been a lot of activity on that road, it has been,
Just no moisture to work with.
Oh,
No.
yeah, makes it tough.
yeah, that does not help, so hopefully that'll change here soon.
Thank you, Steve, have a good.
Okay, all right, thanks, Brent.
It's hard to believe it's Thanksgiving.
I know.
I just
It is, isn't it?
Just keep some more loose and loose and loose, and I don't, nothing to do with it. You
Yeah.
just bring it back across there and it just,
And we're gonna, yeah, we've got some, fill material that we're gonna relocate, and just try a stretch on there. We're gonna move the loose stuff off, spread this material on, and then come back across and may even water it and pack it a little bit, just to see if that doesn't help. So,
Okay, enjoy your weekend.
okay, you too.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Or your week, I guess.
I'm
Okay,
just driving a lot of roads and it's
Yeah.
do we have anything else?
nothing like that little stretch.
Not to my knowledge.
And did you find out, is it 2 then or 1? I always thought it was 1.
I have 2 o'clock is what I have down
Okay.
Okay, so we return back here at 2.
for the campus, yes.
Okay.
How long would that take?
About a half hour, I think.
Yeah, 30 to
Takes
45
what?
minutes. There's,
Doesn't take long for us, but it seems like. it
they
takes
have
them
to,
quite a
yeah, they
while
have to
to-
count the ballots that you approve to be canvassed, and then, yeah, then, I don't know, I'll have to get with Scott, because I can't total the votes. He has all that, so I don't know.
Okay. Well, I make a motion that we adjourn then for today, and then we'll be back at 2.
And I'll let you know if otherwise.
Second.
First and second to adjourn, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
He did not believe that.
As soon as that shut off,